we're going to be taking a look at some Evil Dead gameplay from one of my viewers, Deputy Rook. As he plays the match, I'll be on the lookout for some groovy moments. Rook is playing Pablo, a support character who can move around the map without being detected by the demon. His active ability allows him to create an amulet every 2 minutes, which provides a shield for himself and his team. While on the topic of Pablo's active ability, I like to mention that you should have used it immediately at the start of the match. There's no reason to hold off using it unless you're already carrying the max amount of amulets. Very good putting points into stamina first. Having an extra dodge will increase your survivability immensely. Marking the map fragment for everyone, a good practice.
Sure has a kick to it.
Swapping your axe for a sword. A smart trade there. Swords are more likely to dismember enemies in one hit. Oh, then you swap your sword for a mace, an even better trade going against a necromancer. One light attack from this weapon can be enough to take off a shield from a skeleton. Thanks to your passive camouflage ability, you can traverse the map quickly without alerting the demon, making it easy for you to collect the map pieces. We'll see how it goes.
I can do this all day. Tearing you
Sort of overkill. Gotta tell ya, I like it.
Oh no, looks like the demon has already trapped this area. Could he know the map fragment is here?
The first piece of my map.
Good job obtaining the map piece without dying. Although I should mention, if this demon were smart, he would have possessed you before letting you grab it. Losing the objective was definitely a misplay on his part. Getting your fear down at the campfire? That's fine.
I'm losing it, man.
Trading your mace for a sledgehammer. I'd call it a small upgrade.
It's like a fuzzy. There's some serious evil over there.
This next map piece could be anywhere around the castle perimeter, including the battlements. Navigating the walls can be time consuming. Let's hope it doesn't take too long.
You have obtained another section of the map.
Oh, look at that. One of your teammates found it. Good on them. Kandar Castle is loaded with supplies, so scavenging before heading to the next map piece might be a good idea.
Oh, I learned learned this one from Ash. Tear it. Anybody out there have some ammo for me?
Uh-oh, it sounds like the demon has found you. You may want to cut your stay short, because while the castle does have lots of supplies, it also has many areas the demon can trap.
I can do this all day.
Looks like the demon has been trapping the place. Even more of a reason to get out of here. Luckily, the possessed survivor was only a support. If it had been the hunter or warrior on your team, you might be dead right now. Seems like you're looking for a way out of the castle. Next time, make note of these icons on the map. They tell you where the exits are to enclosed areas. Okay, so I see two mistakes here. Number one, you put points into melee instead of shield. As Pablo, dealing damage is not your priority. Keeping everyone alive is. You're going to frequently be using your amulets to protect everyone, but you will find your own protection to be lacking if you don't have enough shield capacity, so maxing shield after stamina is usually the best strategy. And mistake number two, you miss the exit to your right. There's an opening on the battlements that's easy to overlook if you're not paying attention, but as you can see, Cheryl managed to exit the castle thanks to it.
Final piece has been collected, making the map whole again and revealing the whereabouts of the Kandarian dagger and the lost pages of the Necronomicon.
This was a major mistake on your part that honestly should have led to your death. You didn't keep up with your team and got caught out by yourself. The only reason you didn't die was because the demon ran out of energy during the possession. Another mistake that could have cost you had the demon been more experienced. You know the demon is chasing you here, but you don't make a run for the nearest car. Instead, you run for a car that's twice as far away. A good demon would have used the extra time on foot to murder you.
Feels like a party in my mouth.
The survivors have begun to collect the lost pages of the Necronomicon. Be vigilant.
Alright, let's see how things go at the pages. This is a good example of what I was talking about earlier. You're using your amulets here to protect your team, but nobody is benefiting from them because they don't have any points in a shield capacity. You got a little carried away with the skeleton. He lured you off the objective and took your attention away from the boss.
I call this one the...
You chase another skeleton outside the objective ring here. Although it didn't matter in this match, it could in a future one.
Hold the lost pages of the Necronomicon, the rarest and most powerful artifacts in our world.
I want to mention something here. If you take a look at the hunter on your team, you'll notice she's holding a shotgun. You also happen to be using a shotgun, which means you and the hunter will be competing for the same ammo. So it would probably have been a better idea to have switched your weapon here. Oh wow, these objective spawns are so close. Looks like it's going to be an easy capture. You make the same mistake on this objective as the last, and chase skeletons outside the zone. You don't need to kill anything to win, just stay in the zone and survive.
Your team now holds the Kandarian dagger, an ancient weapon carved from human bone.
I think you might really like these. Hey, slow.
Armed with the lost pages and the Kandarian dagger, you must now expel the Dark Ones from our realm.
Now this was an odd thing to do. The Dark Ones were more than 100 meters away from you, so it would have made sense to take a car. And there was even a car within walking distance, but you ignored it. What were you doing running all this way? Now this was a silly move the demon made. He summoned the boss in the middle of nowhere and forgot to spawn his flute skeleton to buff him. Your team could very easily have just hopped into a car and driven over to the Dark Ones, completely wasting his boss cooldown. As you can see, that's exactly what your hunter was doing as she zoomed past you guys. There's no reason to fight anything if you aren't forced to stay in an area with it.
Hold on, got it.
Another funny thing was that this demon was focusing the warrior on your team, but there were two supports you could have been targeting instead. He definitely seems like a newer player. Your hunter basically soloed the Dark Ones, while you and your teammates entertained the demon. A more experienced demon would have punished her for going by herself. But yeah, I'll save you guys some time and tell you that Rook won this match. The demon tried to attack the survivors instead of the book at the end, which was a dumb thing to do given their team comp. Having two support characters results in a lot of sustain, but low damage output. So his team probably would have lost had the demon just attacked the book. Sadly, it was just one of many mistakes the demon made this match, and they all contributed to Rook's victory. While Rook played pretty well himself, he also made some mistakes that definitely would have been exploited by a demon who knew what they were doing. Getting caught out alone, running to the wrong car, and chasing minions outside the objective. were all misplays that could have resulted in disaster. But I'm confident that Rook will learn from these mistakes and improve. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for future content.